Halo everybody, lagi sementara kan main game Blacksad Under the Skin. Gue lupa lagi nama game ya. Oke, kemarin gue udah coba cari-cari, gue udah muter-muter, tapi gue masih nggak nemu apa-apa. Dan masih ada dua tuh, kalau kalian lihat masih ada dua kan gambar otaknya. Ntar ya. Nah tuh di atas kiri masih ada gambar dua. Gue masih belum nemu itu apa. Dan gue mau coba explore dulu. Mungkin gue menemukan sesuatu, tapi gue nggak tahu apa juga. Oke lah, let's go. Gue bakal coba balik ke Sam Dinner. Yang gue nggak tahu bakal ada apa di sini. Kayaknya ada sesuatu nih.
Just turned off the grill.
Halo.
You all got about 25 seconds to order your last burger before it goes cold, you bastards.
Ini siapa ya?
Hey, if it isn't Miss, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry too, because we ran out of sissy menus. Your dad and my brothers ate them all. So, you got anything to say to Sam, little kitty?
Oh, ini si Sam. Try Mr. Eat My Fish. I'm just to want to get friend a cheeseburger.
I want a cheeseburger for a friend.
One cheeseburger for your boyfriend, coming right up. Come on, you bastards. Finish your meals and be gone. I'm closing in 5.
Oke. Buat siapa tuh ya burgernya ya? Gue tiba-tiba lupa ingatan gitu. Oke. Oh, buat si
I
kambing.
have to admit, I was hoping to get something in return for that first hamburger.
Halo,
But
Bing.
now I don't really know why I brought this. The cynics would say I did it all out of selfishness. Just to feel better about myself. Who cares?
Who cares? Aduh, ini dua lagi apa ya guys ya? Kok gue gak nemu ya? Ntar ya guys ya. According to Jack, Dan was had a strong argue with Yellow while he was painting on the scaffold. Oh. Bukan. Oke, gue mikir lagi ya. Oke guys, kayaknya gue menemukan sesuatu yang berhubungan di sini ya. Yang pertama itu adalah ada 4 tanda di lehernya dia. Yang kedua itu adalah tentang chest expander. Dan yang ketiga itu adalah mana tadi ya? Nih, tingginya nggak mungkin untuk nyampe ke si ini gantungan diri. Betul. Oke.
Babaii. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Oke, Dan was strangled with yell checks expander. Kemungkinan dia dicekek sama itu alat olahraganya si Yel. Oke, ada lagi yang baru 2. Mikir lagi gua. Oke, apa nih? Dan was strength yells check expander. Kayaknya ini. Sama ini. Ah, betul.
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Waduh. Cuma gara-gara diajak berantem dibunuh. Wow, man. Gile.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I don't think he did evidence. It's too early to say.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him.
Iya, bener sih.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Oke, sabar. Oke, dia masih disuruh buru-buru lah.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
Kenapa dia sangat benci Yale kayaknya ya?
John Blacksad?
Siapa lagi nih?
I think I owe you an apology.
Oh, si rubah. Apology accepted.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Oke. Kita diajak temenan sama si Olnier itu. Aduh. Oke lah, kita coba yes ya.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Aw, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
Oke, kini kita harus ngikut dia. Oke, ini bisa jadi jebakan, bisa jadi membantu ya. Jadi gue pilih yes. Karena menurut gue, kalau yes kita bisa dapat sesuatu dari mereka. Dimana mereka itu mafia kota yang mungkin tahu segalanya. Ya kan? Iya, menurut gue. Let's go, kita cari tahu aja sama-sama ya. Oke, kita ngobrol.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
Oke, deal.
All right, then. Let's work together.
I thought you'd be hard to convince, that you'd appeal to the moral high ground or something. Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
I can't really say.
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me, with all due respect, it's none of your business.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. Never mind then. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Okay, fair enough.
All right, I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. When the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
You're bending the truth.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no, it might have been organized crime, but not anymore. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
Two of them.
Yeah, the two of them.
Bastards. But don't you worry. I'll have a talk with those two. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. As I said before, I like to help people so I can count on their gratitude. That applies to fellow partners like police or, in this case, a detective. I won't deny this business has its fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties, but I'd rather leave that to my enemies. And you are not my enemy. And, it looks like we're here.
Oke, guys, sebelumnya gue mau mohon maaf dulu kalau patah-patah ya. Karena kayaknya tadi agak berat scene-nya, jadi dimana FPS-nya mungkin drop, jadi ya semoga kalian tetap enjoy nontonnya. Jadi intinya kita sudah bekerja sama dengan si Rubah itu, Olier, dan kayaknya kita barter informasi deh. Dimana yang kalah harus bayarin bir, kok nggak salah gitu intinya. Dan tadi dia ngajak ngomong politik, cuma gue kayaknya menyangkal gitu. Yale's apartment no longer guarded.
Yale's
Oke.
apartment?
I told you I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, you can honor our arrangement and share your findings with me. Or not, It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated.
Oke.
Colbert! Wilson!
Oke, jadi apartemennya udah nggak dijaga lagi sama si 3 orang ini, dan kita disuruh geledah lah intinya. Oke, kayaknya ini sesuatu yang bagus ya. Gue menerima tawarannya si rubah itu. Oke, kita akan geledah apartemennya si Bob Shield. Dari kulkas, cari makanan. Oh enggak.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Dia suka acar kayaknya.
A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Oke, ada scarf itu apa ya? Oh, ada scarfnya Mary. Scarf itu apa sih? Selendang. Ada selendangnya si Mary. Waduh. Ini apa
The
nih?
worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Doesn't seem like the best food for a boxer. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Oke. Nggak ada apa-apa lagi di sini. Ini?
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Mary went to Luna Park with Yale. Oh, aduh, makin. Oke guys, dari sini gue tiba-tiba berpikiran bahwa sebenarnya si Bobby Yale sama si Mary itu pacaran mungkin, dan si Mary sukanya sama si Dan. Jadi si Dan dibunuh sama si Bobby. Kayaknya sih seperti itu ya. Kalau dilihat dari siklus rangkaian clue-nya. Jadi intinya masalah percintaan mungkin. Gue gak tahu juga sih, tapi ya semoga bener deh asumsi gue.
17th century French fables. There must be one boring old lady.
Oke. Ini ada apa? Kayak cuma tempat cuci piring biasa. Sini. Oke, ada sesuatu di sini. Di lemari ada apa?
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes?
Typical but someone took the clothes.
Unless someone emptied it recently. Nice chain.
Waduh, kalungnya bagus katanya. Oke, dia kena suka
You
baca
like your
buku
mob
nih.
stories, don't you, Bobby? Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father. Besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
Oke, kayaknya di sini nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Kita bakal coba terakhir ke pintu ini. Waduh, kamar mandi. Kukira apaan?
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life. Gak usah kemana-mana nih guys, sudah mentok. Oke. Udah mentok kamar mandinya. Oke, kita akan konklusi dulu. Oke, menurut gua
Ah, ini dia. Sip. Nah, kan betul.
That means she's been here recently. But why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Mary Parr is lying about Yale. Ha ha ha. Mary's been Yale place recently. Mary Powell and Bobby Yale kills done. Oh kan? Oke, ada satu clue lagi mesti kita gabungin. Oke, bentar ya guys. Kayaknya ini sama ini. Bukan. Ini bukan. Oke, lihat lagi apa ya? When took very weakly when know his lover. According to the Jack, Dan has strong argument with Yale while he was painting on the scaffold. Oke. Kayaknya ini sama ini. Betul. Oke.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Oke, di sini kita udah cukup kayaknya. Kita akan keluar. Leave.
When I left, I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's.
Oke.
But before all that, I took a small parting gift for her.
Kita kabur gitu nih. Kayaknya kita kabur. Ntar guys, kok atur posisi duduk dulu. Oke. Semakin jelas ya. Kalau di sini semakin jelasnya bukan karena isu keuangan. Kan yang pertama kan gue anggapnya isu keuangan ini masalah percintaan nih kayaknya nih. Halo.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr.
Hello.
Blacksad? What a...
Surprise?
Waduh.
When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
How did you open doors?
How did you open the door to his apartment?
I think it was already open. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out.
Oke, hubungannya apa? Lu sama si
What's
Bobby
your
Hills?
relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
I think it's time
Oke.
to set things straight.
Bobby Hills concept against that. We were cheating Dunn with Yale or after the way around.
I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No. How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
Oke.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Hmm.
Segregated schools and a worse education for colored children.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
All that damn nonsense.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
You aren't the only one.
I'm black too, and I don't hide it.
Well, at least you're a man.
In any case, what's that have to do with Bobby Yale?
He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The three of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey.
Mm-hmm.
We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
You should have said something.
You should have told me this sooner.
I've been hiding it all my life. I'm sorry.
Waduh. Kita coba lihat sesuatu ya.
Mary
Okay.
smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
Ada kuping, ada mata. Sip, ini apa?
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
Matanya ada tuh lagi. Belinda S. Lovelace. Yang terakhir itu penciuman. Sip.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Oke. Udah habis. Oke, kita coba tanya tentang Sonia.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. Well, I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well. But she might come to understand it.
Maybe. But I'm not so sure you'll be able to keep my other secrets safe.
Waduh. Are you sure? Oke, lu nggak tahu Yara di mana?
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Oke, dia nggak di mana-mana
Don't worry.
katanya.
I'll find him.
Thank you.
Sama-sama. Tenang, rahasia lu aman
Your
sama gue.
secret is safe with me.
I'd like to believe you.
Terakhir, cherry.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
Waduh. Oke.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
Oke, dia mau beli dapur pisau, mau motong-motong kue.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
Kopi aja, kopi.
I'll take some coffee, thanks.
Waduh. Hai. You got beautiful artwork. I was going to help you with it. I was going to help you with it.
Sorry, I was going to help you with that.
Ada apa nih? Oke. Widih, lapar pak. Dia habisin semua. Oke guys, kita bakal tanya tentang ada queen size bedroom di kamar dia itu untuk 2 orang. Dan kenapa dia nggak buka toko kue? Tapi di next episode. Untuk episode kali ini sampai sini dulu. Terima kasih buat yang udah nonton. Jangan kasih like kalau kalian suka. Kalian share teman kalian, kalian subscribe channel gue. Dan semakin kesini semakinnya apa ya? Semakin jelasnya bahwa ini adalah masalah percintaan ya guys ya. Masalah selingkuh dan mungkin ditikung atau gue nggak tahu apalah, intinya kita bakal coba baca sama-sama HP tamat dan see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Tracking you down. Side